Hello there, Cancer. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. My name is Johnny Alchemy from johnnyalchemytarot.com, and welcome to your tarot forecast reading for the month of March 2021. First and foremost, I want to say a big thank you out there for those of you who have subscribed to my channel recently. It's a great pleasure to know that these videos and readings are resonating with all of you out there on some level, and that I'm able to do my small part in spreading joy, awareness, insight, love, peace, whatever it is that you get out of these videos. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate you. Anyone else who has not subscribed, I encourage you to do so that we can stay in touch for future tarot videos. Okay, so let's move on with the reading. This is going to be a general reading, so some messages may apply. Take that as your wisdom and guidance from the universe. Anything that does not apply is probably meant for someone else watching this video. So thank you again for your openness and understanding. I appreciate that as well. And let's move on to the cards and see what messages they have for you for the month of March 2021. Okay. Okay, so for the first card that we have here, we have the Nine of Swords right here. Nine of Swords. So for some of you Cancers out there, this could be, you could be going through maybe something, even right now, going into March. There could be a little bit of heaviness on your mind. You could be dealing with some internal issues of some kind. You could have been dealt with some type of negativity, some type of disappointment, a letdown, a breakup, a loss of some kind, whatever it is. But it could keep you up at night. Maybe some of you stay up late at night and just sit in bed wondering, playing situations in your mind, just really trying to analyze and make sense of things. So here with this Nine of Swords, it's very much with that energy of trying to make sense of pain, of disappointment of some kind, and to really find out the meaning behind it. I see a lot of these other cards here, and it looks like that you're dealing with it kind of well, that it is a painful moment right now, but it's not going to be something that really keeps you down. In terms of what crosses you right now, we got the Four of Pentacles. One of the biggest challenges here right now is asking you to really conserve your resources, conserve your energy in a way. Just as this Four of Pentacles, this man is holding on to all the pentacles that he has right now, holding on to everything that he has, his resources. So it may be asking you to do the same. Maybe asking you to keep your energy tight, keep your energy within right now. If you don't have anything to spare or to share with other people energetically, then don't. There's no reason to. No need to overextend yourself or your limitations at all. So it may be asking you to focus in on yourself, make sure that self-care is a priority for this month of March, and to make yourself the primary focus. In terms of, let me go to your subconscious right now. The reason I say that, you're handling this pretty well, one of the cards here, the Wheel of Fortune, in terms of your subconscious. I think in the back of your mind or in your deep thoughts, you know that there's meaning behind this pain. And I think you're starting to figure that out with this Nine of Swords. You're close to that Ten of Swords feeling when the cycle is complete, so you're almost there. So here, this Wheel of Fortune is saying that you are still connected to spirit. You're connected to a higher purpose and higher understanding of everything that's going on in your life. And so you haven't lost faith. You don't feel like you're isolated or disconnected from anything. You're starting to see the bigger picture and the purpose of why things have had to happen, even though if they are painful or disappointing in some sense. In your recent past, we have exactly you. We have the Chariot, which is the card for Cancer, in the reversed. But the card for Cancer is the Chariot. It's showing that maybe you try to move your life in a certain direction with certain determination and with speed, with focus, but maybe it didn't turn out the way you wanted. And ultimately, it led to either you having to pump the brakes and have your life be on a pause for a minute, or even it may have forced you to even backtrack and feel like that you've lost time or had to make detrimental progress on your path. So here in your recent past, it could have caused you to feel that Nine of Swords type of feeling, maybe a little bit of doubt, maybe a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of disappointment or sadness, whatever it may be. But here, seeing the Chariot card and this being a Cancer reading, I think this could be anything in your life, something that is calling toward your own individual soul purpose. Seeing, whenever I see the tarot card of the zodiac sign that I'm reading for, I think it's talking about very much on your own personal individual purpose or goal, whatever that may be for you, whoever's watching. So whatever that is, it may have not turned out the way that you truly wanted, so it may have caused a little backlash and some negative feelings behind it. In terms of your conscious mind right here, we got the Two of Cups, which I love. It shows that you have a support system here. It shows that you may be leaning on a partner, a boyfriend or girlfriend, maybe leaning on your friends, your family, whatever it is, whatever your emotional circle is. So here it's saying that, you have people who love you. You have people who can share this emotion with you and share that emotional burden together. So here it shows again that you understand that you're not alone. You understand that you're not disconnected from anyone or anything in life, that this is just another cycle or process that has to be done. So this Two of Cups, I think this shows that, that you're making the best use of your resources and what you have around you to make sure that you're taken care of and that you're feeling okay and feeling better with whatever situation may be troubling you or bogging you down. In the future, we have the Knight of Pentacles here in the reversed as well. Very similar to this Chariot card. Again, anything with the Knights that talks about they're on a mission, that they're moving forward, that they're going for something. Seeing these two cards in the reverse, it shows me that now is not the time for any type of really big movement or going for any type of big goal or mission. It talks about really trying to, again, with that Four of Pentacles, turn that energy inward and to focus on self-care and self-preservation. With this Knight of Pentacles right here, out of all the Knights, the Knight of Pentacles makes sure that the land is taken care of, that their homeland, the farms, the crops, the land itself is all taken care of. They make sure they have a good foundation that they can always come back to. So this is kind of asking you to do the same. In the reverse, it's saying that if you've been ignoring, your own self-care, your domestic life, having maybe like a untidy house, or maybe not having the best hygiene, or not taking care of yourself by eating enough meals or eating healthy meals, all those types of things. It's asking you to make sure that you are okay on a fundamental level. So I think that's something to take into consideration with the future, seeing that we're talking about preservation and security and making sure that you are okay, and doing a real thorough self-check-in to make sure that everything is covered, that you're making sure that you are the priority right now. Something that I can see here in terms of how you view the situation, we got the Page of Cups right here. Something that I can see here with this Page of Cups is very similar to this Two of Cups right here. I think by leaning on your support systems, leaning on your partners, friends, family, whoever they may be, is giving you a lot of emotional support where you can stand alone again. Where you're able to stand on your 2 feet emotionally. And also, as you can see here in this Page of Cups, there's a little fish coming out of this cup right here. You may come across a little surprise or of some kind from this journey. You may be surprised with how easy it is for you to bounce back, or how grateful you are to have a good support system that can help you through tough times. You may come across, a surprising gratitude or some type of inspiration from this whole situation, which I love to see, especially from this Nine of Swords, very heavy-looking type of card. In terms of your external environment, we got the King of Wands reversed. So your external environment, you may have external forces trying to force you to be something that you're not right now. They may be forcing you to function or to produce a result or to change your circumstances or just to push through and plow through a certain situation. As I said with that Chariot and Knight of Pentacles reversed, now is not the time to keep moving forward. Now is the time for you to slow it down, to focus on yourself, and to ignore people like this who don't understand your situation. Looking at these cards, as I said, there's a lot of cups here talking about emotions, and we have a wand here, the only wand in the whole spread, that's talking about fire. Fire and water are complete opposites of one another. If they don't understand your situation, that you may be more emotional right now and be emotionally receptive, then you should ignore these types of people who want to force something different on you, who want to enforce something that is not part of your journey. And so in terms of your hopes and fears, we got the High Priestess, which I love to see. I think this works very much in tandem with this Wheel of Fortune card, and the fact that the High Priestess, she's part of our subconscious mind, and she works in the shadows and the darkness and the hidden aspects of ourself. So looking at this Nine of Swords, very heavy card, again, in that darkness, in that shadow type of self, doing a little bit of shadow work. By doing this, you're going to come out of this shadow and find hidden truths about yourself and about life in general. So you're going to be able to emerge from this shadowy type of state back into the light with higher awareness and higher perspectives, because that's what the High Priestess is all about. She's able to connect with our most deeper inner desires, and to also reconnect us with our hidden spirit and hidden higher self that lies within. So here, and this, as I said, works well with the Wheel of Fortune, because as I said, you know that you're not disconnected from everything. You know that there's a purpose, and you will find this purpose through this High Priestess energy in your hopes and fears. And finally, what we have here in terms of an outcome, we got the Nine of Cups reversed. And again, another 9. We got the Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups right here. Nine of Cups reversed is saying that, now is the time for you to really empty out these emotions. So many cups, as I said before, with your support system. So here, this Nine of Cups in the reverse is saying to empty out all of those things that are keeping you bogged down, any type of toxicity, negativity, those things that are stagnant within you. Your heart needs to purge all of those things out of there so that your mind can't focus on it anymore. We're talking about your emotions with these cups. We're talking about your mental state with these swords. And your emotions and mind, they play off each other. They influence one another. So you empty out all the toxicity, all the negativity from your heart, and your mind can't focus on it anymore. And I can see this congruency and synchronicity because they're both 9s. So here, that's something to think about. Your heart needs to go through a certain cathartic period where it can purge out all those old feelings or any type of heaviness or negativity inside of you, so that your mind can be at peace with it. It has no longer those emotions to turn to or to focus on anymore when you're alone. So here in this overall, I think there's a great story of healing here. And I am very happy to see that for a lot of you Cancer people who are watching this, that a lot of you never gave up hope during all of this. All of you are actually trying to find the bigger purpose, the higher picture of everything that's went on that may have caused these feelings, which is something really great, because that's what life is about, being aware of your surroundings and your experiences at all times, even during the hard times, especially during the hard times, because that's when the true lessons that's where the true life lessons lie. So let's move on to some oracle cards and see what they may have to say for you. Ooh, love that. Okay. And then, love it. Okay, cool. First thing, Between Worlds. I love that. As I said, you may be in this shadow work type of process right now, where you are just starting to come out of it in a certain sense, and to realize the truths that you've learned from this darkness. So in Between Worlds, it shows that you're on this cusp right now of going from darkness to light. And you're almost there. Again, with that Nine of Swords, you're almost on that 10 of Swords process where the cycle is complete. So stay on the path that you're on. It seems very positive that you're being very aware and using your resources, your friends, your family, and also trying to make a priority on self-care for yourself. So again, you're in between worlds right now, and you're very close to coming toward, let me skip that other card, toward the light right here. And we have the word light right here. As I said, you could be in this shadow work process, and you're working your way toward the light. That's exactly what the cycle of life is. From light to darkness, death to life, etc. Back and forth always. Yin and yang, positive, negative, masculine, feminine, all the dualities. So here you're working on coming from this darkness into a new light, into a new sense of higher perspectives and understanding about life in your own situation. So you're going in between worlds, but you're working your way toward the light. And another oracle card, the final one we have, is Never Ending Story. I love this. So Never Ending Story. Understand that this process is something that happens throughout you know, anyone's life, for everyone. That's just the cycle of life. This whole idea of, you know, going for some of being on your up, being high, and then going back down, very much like this Wheel of Fortune here. That's the circle of life right here. Sometimes you're on the top of the wheel, other times you're down, and it just keeps on going constantly. That's the only constant in life, is this change. So that is the never-ending story that we have to go through. And as I said, this is in your subconscious mind, and I think that you understand this now, that that's the never-ending story that everyone has to go through, and that every time that you are on the bottom of that wheel, maybe it's going to be a little bit easier not to take it personally, not to take it so so tough next time, and you just understand that it's just a process and cycle of life. So overall, I think you're going to attain very, very great wisdom from this pain, because all these other cards are just so positive. And I could see that, you know, again, you have a lot of support, you have a lot of wisdom coming in that you already are starting to realize. And as long as you continue to make self-care the focus, you will attain that wisdom on a much expedited, faster sense. So overall, I think this is what I see for all you Cancers out there for the month of March 2021. I hope this reading did resonate with most of you out there. If it did, please feel free to shoot me a like. I would love that. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to stay in touch for future videos. And also don't forget to comment. I would love to hear what you guys think, or, you know, how this reading was for all of you, how this was synchronistic for some of you also. And yeah, I would love that. So I just want to wish you the best for the month of March. Be well, be safe, and best for all of you. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time. Goodbye.